let's face it, most people feel that stretching is an absolute waste of time. And it's the first thing that they leave out of their exercise program when stretched for time. Carly Fields is a mum and a TV career girl, and she tries to fit in her workouts when and where she can. So I thought I'd make sure she's not skimping where it counts.
TV presenter Carly Fields has become quite serious about her health and fitness as an avid runner and busy mom. But like most people, proper stretching is something even Carly takes for granted.
Hi, how are you? Hey, darling, I'm fine. How are you? I'm good, thank you. How important is stretching in your current gym time? And if you do stretch, how long do you spend stretching?
Look, if I'm doing like an hour-long class and maybe 5 minutes afterwards, nothing beforehand. I'm always late for a class or always late for a run or whatever I'm doing or a race. So I probably stretch for maybe 2 minutes before I start the exercise, and then maybe 5 to 10 minutes afterwards.
So you're ready to learn all about active and passive stretching?
Definitely.
Go. There are two different types of stretching. The one is an active stretch and the one is a static stretch. So we're going to do 3 different types of stretches today that are movement type stretches. The first one, and I want you to lift up your leg and rotate it round, and then the other side. Okay. And ideally you want to repeat this about 20 times on each leg to get nice and warm, and you should be feeling this all around your hip girdle, normally an area of the body that is definitely neglected. Okay, the next one is a downward facing dog, which is a yoga movement.
Yeah.
So we're going to come down onto our hands and knees, placing your hands out in front of you. Okay. Straighten up. That's it, push back. And then I want you to try and push your head right through your shoulders. That's it. Very good, Carly. I want you to make this a little bit more active by pedaling the feet. So we're going to push. That's it. Trying to get the heels to touch the ground. And you should be feeling a stretch. Try and push your head through your shoulders. That's it. Can you feel that?
Yeah, I can feel it everywhere.
Okay, so it's a really good all-round stretch. So we're going to do our last example of a stretch, which is for the legs, and specifically the knee joint. So I want you to stand with both feet together, hands on your knees. I want you to swivel the knees all the way around so that you're warming up the kneecaps. So sometimes you should feel a little bit of discomfort because you are pushing yourself further, but never pain. If you feel pain, you should stop.
After exercise, cool-down stretching helps muscles and tissues to return to their normal state, minimizing soreness and stiffness and lengthening muscles.
So we've done lots of lunges, we've done push-ups, and now it's time to do the more passive kind of stretching.
So this is like the cool-down stretch.
It is like a cool-down. First one is a shoulder stretch. Take your one arm out in front of you, place your one hand on top of the forearm, and now slowly pull that arm across the body, dropping the shoulder, and try to keep that arm straight. Now if you're doing this exercise right, you should be feeling it in your rear deltoid, the back of your shoulder. You want to hold all stretches for 30 seconds, and then drop the arm and change sides. And 30 seconds. Next exercise is a stretch for the quadricep muscle.
Okay.
Now some balance is required. Hope the legs hold out. Take your one leg back behind you. Keeping your ab muscles really tight, so your core muscles must stay tight right throughout all your stretches. So you should feel it in the quadricep muscle. Feel it here. And then change sides.
Okay.
Okay, so all our passive stretches are done, and now it's time to learn something brand new. And by brand new, I mean that this is a new innovative way of stretching called MFR, myofascial release. And joining us today is Francois, who's actually an expert in foam rollers.
Hello ladies, nice to meet you. Hi, fine.
Francois, what is myofascia?
What myofascia is, it's just a connective sheath that's usually around muscles, and you get deep-lying myofascia and then superficial around muscles, bones, and then joints.
Well, I know that Carly suffers from quite tight Achilles tendons and calves because she runs a hell of a lot and doesn't stretch. So can you show us one that's specific for that area?
Of course, let's do it. Let me show you.
Alright, sitting down like this.
Sitting down on your bum, and you're going to put both legs onto the foam roller. We're just going to do some myofascial release on our calves. You can lift your body up, you can just then slowly roll back and then forth. And then to increase the intensity of the stretch or that myofascial release, you'll just put one leg over the other. So thereby manipulating your body weight, you should feel that.
Cool. Well, thank you, Francois. Thanks for taking our stretching to a new level.
Only a pleasure.
And Carly for being my guest today. So as you can see, there's a lot more to stretching than you think. It's quite complicated and definitely so important that you shouldn't ignore it as part of your weekly training program.